On today's video, we have two products. The first one is this, and the second one is this. So join me as we look at this one. This is the enhanced wireless controller, and this one, which is a Switch and a Switch Lite case, both in the fantastically stylish running Mario theme, and both from PowerA. Hello and welcome to Console Accessories. My name's Lee, and on today's video we've got a bit of a double header for you. We've got two products to show you. As I said in the introduction, we're going to be looking at the PowerA enhanced wireless controller, and we're also going to be looking at this, which is just called a protection case, but it's for the Switch and for the Switch Lite. Okay, so first of all we're going to go through the case, and then we're going to flick over to the controller because there's more we need to talk about with the controller, and I'm going to show you some gameplay as well with it. We'll go and see how it fares. Okay, so let's start off with the case. Now both of these are pretty new. I haven't found them in the States yet as of the time of recording, and the only place I could find the case and the controller is from Argos in the UK. Now this case at the time of recording costs £15. Whether that is more or less on the website when it actually comes out, I don't know. But I managed to pick this up for £15, okay, and it is stunning. Okay, so it's got a bit of cardboard over it, so you can't show fully what it's about, but basically it's for the Switch and for the Switch Lite, and it says a bit of gumph on the front and on the back there, sorry, and then a bit on the front. But look, you've seen this cutout here, which shows off its main feature, this bit here. So let's crack it open. Just you kind of got to feed it in and spin it around and stuff, and there we go. Look at that. That is stunning. And this here is metallic and it's embossed, so can you see that it's raised up? Really nice. I mean, this, as soon as I saw this, I thought I had to get it. It's stunning. Stunning thing. Really like it. It's called the Running Mario theme if you're looking for it. Okay, so let's go over. So it's got the pattern on the front, and obviously this brilliant kind of decal here. I love it. I love it. And then zip, really nice, good quality zip with a couple of rubber bits on the zip there. And on the top, a handle, really good quality for the handle. On the back, nothing more, just kind of a couple of feet. And I will mention this straight away, it's being white and being these kind of feet, it can get a bit dirty, okay? So when it's on the table and moving around, it will get a bit dirty. But having said that, I've just wiped it clean, okay? It's dead easy with a damp cloth. Just wipe it clean, but it will get dirty because it's white, okay? So something to note. And then as you open it up, there we go, inside Cooper little tag and a zip, which is fairly big enough. So see these two bits here, that's where that Mario bits attaches to. So it's got enough room in there for plenty of stuff. A couple of extra Joy-Cons if you want to. Some cables, all sorts, whatever you want to put in there. It's got enough room for it, battery and stuff. I don't think it will fit a UK power plug in there because they're really thick. I'm not sure about a US plug, but it's a couple of centimetres thick in there, so that's really good. Really nice zip with a plastic bit there. So that's really good. And then going down here, room for 8 games. So we have the flapper we've seen in a few cases. And what it is, this bit kind of lays on the screen, so it's nice and protected. And this is where your Switch sits. So in here, it's kind of hard. It's kind of like a bit of foam, thin bit of foam, either side of a bit of cardboard. It feels like, I'm not quite sure what it is, but it certainly gives enough protection either side, I'd say, certainly. And if you've noticed here, this bit here, so this is quite clever. This means that you can use it with the Switch Lite and the Switch. Okay, so let's show this. So we're going to put my Switch in. So here we go. Here's my Switch. I'm going to put that in there. There's recesses in there where these bits stick in. So it sits in there beautifully. Goes onto the screen, hold it in, lovely. Job's done. Beautiful fit. And with this bit, what you do is you just pop that in, and then it means that the switch light can sit in there like that and not move around. So if I kind of shake it around, it's not going to move, it's going to sit in there nicely. And then do exact same as the switch, put it in there like that. Okay? It doesn't need this, but if you don't have this bit, the switch light can move around, because these trigger bits here can sit in these reset bits here, like that. But it will jiggle around a little bit. Okay, it's okay. It wouldn't harm it if you didn't have this, but I prefer it to have that on just for the extra level of security, so it means it won't slide around. And why not? Why would you not if you've got a switch light? I think that's a really good idea to have this, because it means then if you've got a switch or a switch light, you're going to want this case because it fits for both. Really, really good. Okay, so size-wise, as with most cases, this is 26 centimeters wide, and then tall, you're looking at 14 centimeters, and that includes this bit of handle here. Okay, and then depth-wise, it's 5 centimeters. So a really nice compact size with a nice handle, and it just looks stunning. I think this is one of the best looking cases I've seen in a long while. Really like it. Like I said, just wipe it clean because it will get dirty. And it's made for the Switch and the Switch Lite, so what's not to love? Excellent, excellent, excellent case. Really good. So, moving on then. We've had a look at that. Then, what also I saw that was also in Argos in the UK was this. This is the enhanced wireless controller from PowerA. Now, we've had a look at a couple of PowerA controllers before, and they're quite good. So I've got my Pro controller here, and I've got my PowerA one here. But I did have a couple of issues with this, and one of those issues has been solved, the other one hasn't, but we'll talk about that in a second. So this cost me, at the time of recording, £40. When it comes out on the official websites or on Amazon or anything like that, it might be different, but I got this for £40. I paid £40 for it in Argos in the UK. So on the front, we've talked about things like this a lot. The little things really make a difference, okay? So you'd think to stick it in a box, brilliant, not a problem. But this box here, look, it's got a flap and it's got a magnet in there, so it sticks a bit. And then it opens up and you can see the controller before you get it out. Look at it. I love it. I absolutely love the colour scheme, love the style. Okay, so on the front, Super Mario, and it tells you wireless and motion rechargeable, mappable buttons. It's also made for the Switch Lite, as it is. Made by PowerA, and it's the enhanced wireless controller. Bit of gump from the bottom. Look at it. There's the front and the back, and there's a bit more about it. And I'll go through a few of the features in a second. Just love it. Okay, so like I said, I've been playing about with it for a while. And then when you do open it up, what you get is the controller, the instruction manual, and this, which is a 3 meter 10 feet cable. Lovely, really good quality. Haven't done that because I've just used my other cable. And then if we get it out, we can look at it. Look at it. Absolutely love it. So this here is all nice and flat. It's not like the case where it had a raised embossed bit. This is all flat here. Just think it's stunning. Again, it's white, but you're just going to wipe it clean on the front because it will get dirty over time, no doubt about that, but you just wipe it. And then on the back, it's grey. It's just grey, so you're not going to notice the dirt too much. But for the eagle-eyed among you, have you noticed the difference between this and one of the older PowerA controllers? I'm going to leave it like that. My main gripe for these controllers were that it took batteries. Okay, I didn't want to have to buy rechargeable batteries and a recharger just to keep this one going, or keep buying batteries. Some people didn't mind it, and that's not an issue. But for me, it was a bit of a bugbear, and it's what stopped me from absolutely loving this controller. I really did enjoy this controller. I just didn't love it. They've solved it with this one. They've put an internal battery in it. And speaking of the internal battery, they say it lasts 30 hours on a charge. 30 hours on a single charge, which is brilliant. We did a controller last week that I thought was quite good, that it could do 16 hours. This would do nearly double that. 30 hours worth of gameplay on one charge. It's great. So it's got rid of the necessity to keep buying batteries or keep recharging batteries. It's got an internal battery, which is an absolute win for me. Okay, so it does all the other things as well. It does motion. It doesn't do rumble. Okay, I'm not sure why PowerA have consistent with that, but the other controllers don't do rumble, and this one is likewise. This one won't rumble. So if you're things games like Animal Crossing, when you're fishing, you kind of need the rumble a bit. It helps. Whereas this, if you're looking for a controller with rumble, this isn't the one for you, because this one doesn't do it. But it does other things well, and it doesn't have NFC either. So if you needed to use amiibos, I did look at a controller last week that had NFC, it had rumble and stuff, but it doesn't quite look like this. This one has what's called infinity rings. So infinity rings are these red bits around here. They say has like so less friction around there. Okay, so going over the buttons, then we've got the asymmetrical style as with all the other Pro controllers, and the clicks. They're not too bad. They feel a little bit hollow, but they're not too bad. The D-pad, yeah, feels like any other Pro controller D-pad to me. Feels nice. The plus and the minus, the screen grab and the home feel fine, and these feel the same. So nothing outstanding. I'd say pretty much exactly the same as every other controller. Okay. And then LNR, clicky buttons, and these are nice and big. They're kind of there. So if we compare it to the Pro controller, you can see that. So they're a bit smaller, I'd say, but they're nice. Don't make much. Don't go very far. So they're okay. And then on the back we have the program feature, and we have the what's called the AGL and AGR, which is the alternative buttons if you're going to be using them. And it's really easy to program. All you do is you hold this button down until this blue light comes on, and then when it because I've not connected it obviously, so when you hold that down, that blue light comes on, then you press a button you want to use, and then a button there. So if I wanted the Y button to be that one, I would hold this one, hold that one down, then I'd press Y, then I'd press that, and then that button would be Y. Easy. So you have two of those to program. So really good. And that's your sync button. That's your charging button. So when it is charging, let's get a cable I've got plugged into my dock at the side there. When that's charging, that will light up, and then your USB-C, as we've just seen, just plug that in when you want to charge it. And you've got a massive cable that comes with it. Really, really good. So overall, it's an excellent controller. It is missing a couple of features, like I've said. However, look at it. I think it's stunning. What do you think? Are you in love with it as much as me? Am I going over the top in the way it looks? But I just think this is an absolutely stunning controller. Absolutely love the look of it. Like I said, I'm probably going to need to clean it after a while with the white, but hey. Okay, so a few stats on this then. So this one weighs 227 grams. This one weighs 215, so it's a bit lighter, and this one has got 2 batteries in it, so with the batteries 215, and the Pro controller, that weighs 247 grams. Okay, so that one's a bit heavier than that one a bit heavier than that one, so it's in the middle of these two. Okay, so not too heavy, not too bad at all. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to flick over and we'll put some gameplay up there, and we'll have 30 seconds of running around in Mario to see what it feels like. Okay, so here we are. So I have already paired it, but when you're pairing it, this will light up, and what you do to pair it, is to go first. You go into the settings, change grip order, and then it will go to that screen. That's where you press your home button, and it will start searching, and it will find it on the screen, and that's how you initially pair it up. Easy. And let's go into some Mario. Okay, here we are. So the Y button is throwing Kathy. I've set it to this button here. Jump is on the B, so the way I would change that is I'll hold that down, and then we'd see that flash. There we go. Then I press B, then I press that. Okay, so hold that down till it flashes. Press B, press that. Then, as you can see, that is now set to B. Similarly, if I want to change that, hold that down. I want Y, need that one. That's now changed it to Y. And you reset that just by holding it all. So it feels nice and responsive. It doesn't, I don't think there's any problems with it at all. Yeah, it feels really good. It feels really nice. It just feels like, I'll be honest with you, it just feels like a pro controller. All the buttons are nice and snappy. There's no lag. It's really, really nice. Yeah, I can't. This isn't a problem with me. Like I said, the only problem is the rumble. But is that an issue for you? Do let me know down below if rumble is a feature that you look for in a controller. For me, I'd like rumble. I don't mind it not being there, so that doesn't really bother me too much. But do let me know your thoughts. I'd love to know. Okay, that's enough for the Mario. So we're gonna have a quick pair. So what do you think? The case is only £15, and this was only £40 at the time of recording. I think they're a stunning pair. I really, really love them. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do let me know if you're going to be picking one up. Do let me know if you're going to be picking up the Super Mario 3D All-Stars. I've got a video next week of 10 accessories of all Mario, so look forward to that one. I think that's it. Please do stick your thumbs up. Do subscribe if you're new around here. We have a video every Tuesday and Friday of all different accessories. And let me know your thoughts on these. Really, really interested. Okay, that's it then. This has been Console Accessories. My name's been Lee. Until the next video. Bye-bye.